INFJs, boost your emotional intelligence. INFJs, you already have an incredible gift, deep emotional insight. You can sense what others feel, often before they even recognize it themselves. But what about your own emotions? Developing emotional intelligence isn't just about reading others, it's about understanding and mastering your own emotional world. In this video, we'll dive deep into how you, as an INFJ, can elevate your emotional intelligence to new heights, leading to better relationships, improved decision-making, and a deeper connection with yourself. Let's begin. 1. Understanding your emotional depth. INFJs feel emotions intensely. You might absorb others' emotions so deeply that they become indistinguishable from your own. But have you ever stopped to ask, is this emotion mine? Start by journaling your feelings daily. Write about what triggered them and analyze if they belong to you or someone else. Over time, this practice will help you separate external emotions from your own and gain greater self-awareness. 2. Developing emotional boundaries. Because you're so attuned to others, you might struggle to set emotional boundaries. If you've ever felt drained after being around someone, that's a sign your boundaries need strengthening. Practice saying, I understand how you feel, but I need some time to process my own emotions too. Visualizing an emotional shield before entering draining situations can also help protect your energy. 3. Learning to regulate overwhelm. Your emotions can sometimes feel like an avalanche. Meditation, deep breathing, and sensory grounding techniques, like holding something cold, can help you regulate overwhelming emotions. When you feel like you're drowning in feelings, pause and take a step back. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? This reflection turns emotional intensity into wisdom. 4. Recognizing emotional triggers. INFJs have certain triggers that set off deep emotional reactions. It could be feeling unheard, witnessing injustice, or dealing with inauthenticity. Identifying these triggers helps you prepare and respond rather than react. For example, if being dismissed triggers frustration, rehearse calm and assertive responses ahead of time so you're prepared when it happens. 5. Expressing your emotions clearly. INFJs often keep emotions bottled up to avoid burdening others. But this leads to resentment and emotional exhaustion. Practice articulating your feelings through I statements. Instead of you never listen to me, try I feel unheard when my thoughts are interrupted. This shifts the conversation towards resolution rather than conflict. 6. Strengthening emotional resilience. Rejection, misunderstandings, and deep disappointments hit INFJs hard. Emotional resilience means learning to bounce back without losing yourself. One technique is cognitive reframing, viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than personal failures. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding pain but learning how to process and transform it. 7. Embracing vulnerability. INFJs can struggle with showing their true emotions, fearing they might not be understood. However, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Sharing your authentic emotions with trusted people fosters deeper connections. The key is to choose the right people, those who respect your emotional depth and create a safe space for you. 8. Managing emotional exhaustion. Because you absorb so much from others, emotional burnout is a real risk. Schedule solitude time to recharge. Engage in creative outlets like writing, painting, or music. These allow you to process emotions in a healthy way. Recognize when your emotional tank is empty and take action before burnout sets in. 9. Developing emotional objectivity. INFJs tend to view emotions as absolute truth, but sometimes feelings can be misleading. If you ever feel unwanted or inadequate, challenge those thoughts with evidence. Ask yourself, what facts support this feeling? Practicing objectivity helps you differentiate between emotions based on reality and those influenced by past wounds. 10. Strengthening empathy without losing yourself. Your natural empathy is a gift, but it can become a burden if not managed well. Practice detached empathy, caring deeply without merging with others' pain. Instead of absorbing emotions, offer support while reminding yourself that others' struggles are not yours to carry alone. 11. Cultivating emotional adaptability. INFJs can be deeply set in their perspectives, which sometimes creates emotional rigidity. Learning to adapt emotionally, accepting when things don't go as expected, reduces stress and enhances personal growth. Next time a plan falls apart, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? Adaptability leads to greater emotional intelligence. 12. Navigating conflict with emotional intelligence. Many INFJs avoid conflict, but this can lead to bottled up resentment. Instead of suppressing emotions, use compassionate confrontation. Acknowledge the other person's feelings while asserting your own. For example, I understand you feel strongly about this, and I want to find a solution that works for both of us. This approach reduces tension and leads to healthier relationships. 13. Honoring your emotional needs. INFJs often prioritize others' emotions over their own. But emotional intelligence includes knowing and honoring your needs. Identify what makes you feel emotionally secure, whether it's meaningful conversations, alone time, or creative expression, and prioritize those things without guilt. 14. Turning emotional insight into action. Emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding emotions, it's about using them to create a fulfilling life. Use your insights to make better decisions, choose healthier relationships, and align your life with your true values. The more you actively apply emotional intelligence, the more empowered and balanced you'll feel. Your emotions are not just feelings, they are your compass. The more you understand, regulate, and honor them, the stronger and more self-aware you become. INFJs, your emotional intelligence is already powerful, now it's time to refine and master it. Which of these points resonated with you the most? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more INFJ-focused content. Stay safe, and see you in the next one.